The first 6 weeks with Charlie, it was challenging for us. Not only with the feeding, but just the schedule. I mean, he wasn't eating well, so he wasn't sleeping well, and our lack of sleep was a challenge as a family, right?
So when you breastfeed, or the mothers that want to, I personally really wanted to. I felt super disappointed that it wasn't working out well for us, and I just felt really kind of defeated as a mother, like I wasn't doing my job. When we had an improper latch, it would be like a clamping on the nipple instead of an open mouth, and it would be painful, and it would also cause my breast to be really, really sore. He had trouble staying on the breast and would pop off a lot. And when he did feed, he would have 45+ minute feedings and then feed a lot throughout the day. Because he couldn't lift his tongue up, when my milk would come out, it would be too much for him, and he would just get overwhelmed and just start screaming at the breast. And that was really hard for me because I wanted to feed him that way.
I started hearing some talks at some of the courses that I'd go to that really specifically talked about infants and the breastfeeding connection there with a tight frenulum attachment, muscle attachment on the lip or on the tongue. And so once I looked at it, I said, hey, this is definitely, I think, what's going on.
He had told me that he was tied, but I was a new mom and very stubborn and kind of in denial of it. And I had a lactation consultant come over, and she confirmed that he was tied in the top and the bottom. So what the lactation consultant explained was that the tongue wasn't being able to elevate fully, and so air was getting trapped in there. It wasn't actually reflux.
After that, I looked at her, I said, all right, tomorrow morning we're clearing the schedule and we're bringing Charlie in and we're gonna do the procedure. That was the first one I did back, over 3 years ago. We've helped hundreds of kids since then, and it's something that, as a family, we really believe strongly in, because we did struggle. And you hear about other families, moms, babies, parents that struggle with this. It's really important from a psychological, healthy standpoint for mom and baby, for their bonding and for the nutrition that the child can get from breastfeeding. But it sets the child up for long-term growth and development too, and sets them up for being healthy. I really believe in that.
So I went and had the procedure done with my son, Charlie, at 10 weeks old, and immediately I was able to nurse right afterwards, and it felt great. And it took a little bit of time to relearn to teach him to pull his tongue up and do those things. So it took about a couple weeks, and then he was able to lie flat again, sleep through the night, and make good weight gain. So with McKay, when she was born, we checked her immediately, like right out of the belly, didn't we? And she was tied very significantly on the lip. The tongue was hard to tell, wasn't as badly, because she was protruding her tongue pretty well initially out of the womb. So 9 days after she was born, we had a procedure done, and we had amazing success with feeding. I haven't had any trouble. It's been so relaxing and enjoyable, and she's gained a tremendous amount of weight, almost 5-pound weight gain within a month and a half of life. So that's pretty successful. So that'd be probably the biggest thing for moms, is it does take a lot of effort, especially if your child does not latch right away really easily, and you just kind of think, okay, well, it's not going to work out, because it can be really stressful, along with other things of lack of sleep. But I would encourage that'd be something that they look at immediately, because that could resolve 90% of their issues right away just by getting that done, and save a lot of heartache and stress and tears and all the above. Take it from me, I took 10 weeks of my first child, 10 weeks of my first child, 9 days with her. So yeah, you definitely live and learn for sure.
I would really encourage anyone who may be thinking that they're having some of these challenges to really, watch some of our videos, look at some of the testimonials from patients, some of the reviews that have been written, and reach out to us. We're here to help you, and if we just need to sit down and have a consultation first, we can do that, and so that everyone fully understands exactly what's going on and how we can be of help and assistance there. So.